Sony 1000 XM3s or WH-1000 XM3s or XM3s. They're quite a big deal, aren't they? So, what do I think? Let's find out together. So, first things first. That name is horrible. Like, absolutely horrible. Who names their product WH-1000 XM3s? Like, seriously, could have called them the M3s or the XM3s or, I mean, if you're going, or maybe WH-M3s or something, but that is too long of a name. To be honest, I just call them the XM3s. I know a lot of people call them XM3s. I know there's the new ones, the XM4s or whatever, but most of us just say XM3s. But Sony, yo, your marketing team, y'all need to get your act together. I'm not the first person that's saying this, I know for sure, but like, really guys? Seriously? Anyway, rant over. Let's continue. So, build quality and fit. Firstly, the fit. These fit very well. They are nice and comfortable. You've got the little leather padded here. It feels nice. Look, I mean, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Even the top is padded in there as well. Then the inside has got a little cushion that just helps with the breathability. You can easily wear this for about 3-4 hours and you won't feel a thing, to be, well, for me. And I've got a big ears, so they fit perfectly for me. I've had the Beats mixers, the DJ ones that you could roll like that. You could honestly, I could wear those for 30 minutes and I would be in pain. I'd have to take them off, breathe for like 30 minutes again, put them straight back on. It was just a pain. I had the Studio 2s, I think, the gold ones, the Beats as well. Those are really nice. Those are probably my favorite pair of headphones at one point in time. Now it's easily these. Like, it's not even a competition. Like, not a competition at all. So these are built really well. Case in point, I mean, you can hear creaks in there. Of course they're going to creak. It's plastic, but let me not break them. But they're built really, really well. Long term, the hinges, right? It has been reported through a few users to say that the hinges do break, or there's a weakness in the hinges, basically, right? The XM4s, whenever I say the XM4s, I mean the successors to this, the WH-1000 XM4. Marketing, seriously. Anyway, the XM4s have rebuilt, not really rebuilt, you could say strengthened the hinges on the newer model. On these ones, they're better than the XM2s. The XM2s they would break. The hinges were not really an atrocity, that's me. They weren't the best, they would break way more. These are better, right? But they're not as good as the XM4s when it comes to the hinges because they've been restructured a bit. But these work perfectly fine. For me, I've been using them for the past couple of months. I've used them every other day. I have dropped them before and they've been fine to me. I mean, they creak as it is because, I mean, it is plastic with really, really nice copper accents there. Love them. But they are really, really good. They're built really, really well. And longevity, I don't think you should have a problem. You can easily own this pair for, I would even say 4 or 5 years. If you're one of those people, you can easily wear this for 4 or 5 years. I mean, these are 2 years old. Like, they came out in May 2018. I've had these for a couple of months and they are fine to me. But if all else fails, of course, when you're carrying it around, you've got your trusty carrying case. Nice, solid, you have no problems with it. I absolutely love it. It feels fantastic. I like this little bag right on the outside. It's really, really good. Like, you can fit your stuff there. I mean, I just fit the cable. I mean, not the cable, yeah, I fit the charger in there, but inside you've got the little airplane thing. You need that in your life if you're a person that travels a lot. Corona, that ain't happening. But it's really good. The charging case, yeah, solid. The microphone test. Let's check it out. This is how they sound with the mic. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. But personally, I think they do quite a good job. So with 50% of the laptop, Let's see how it drowns out the sound. Okay, so that's 50%. We'll now go over to 80%. Again, tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. And now we're going to go to 100%. But personally, I think it's doing a fairly decent job. So that's at 100%. I can actually hear them through the headphones. So I'm even trying to shout just a bit more, just so you can hear how it would be if you're trying to talk above the noise. But you can basically tell that I'm trying to shout right now. But this is me just talking normally, not thinking about the crowd noise, whatever. But this is how it would sound if you're just talking at a normal rate or normal volume inside a fairly loud environment. All right? That's your regular programming. So the active noise cancellation on these is really good. It deals with the low rumblings very well, okay? It deals with the highs, the voices and everything, not as well, but it does a very good job. Now, if you're in a bus, you'll be perfectly fine. Airplane, you'll be perfectly fine. You would actually be surprised how well these do. Like, you really don't have to spend a lot more money to get much better. You see, the problem when you spend more money is there's a finite amount of money you can spend to get better. Okay, there gets to a certain point where the amount of money you're putting in, you're not really getting that much back. And I mean, these brand new, you get them for £200. The XM4s brand new, you're going to get them for £300. So I mean, you're going to be paying £50 to £100. Difference really isn't that much. I would just save your money and get these. It's my personal opinion. But the biggest question in everyone's lips is, how do they sound? Caleb, how do they sound? They sound really good. They sound really good. They sound really good, guys. If you like more of an enjoyable music experience, right, I would definitely get these. If you're a person that likes more of a balanced sound, like if you do sound engineering, or you just like more of a neutral, like if you want to listen to music the way the artist intended, don't get these. I'll probably just say save your money and get if you want a wired one, I'll generally just get the biodynamic DT990s, the professional ones. Those are really good, really nice, sound neutral. I mean, a lot of professionals use that in studios. I would get those. Or I'll get the Audio Technicas. I'll leave a link in the description below for both of those. But these ones, if you want to enjoy your music and jam, man, get these. If you're on bass as well, get these. You will enjoy them. And of course, you've got the usual. You've got the LDAC, the DS. Now, this is actually quite interesting. The DSEEHX. That's basically talking about the high-res audio. Okay, so that's basically the chip that's within this a headset. Now, what it basically does is it takes a normal MP3 song, right, and basically bumps it up to make a high resolution audio track. So basically, it makes it a bit more better. You get what I mean? Now, if you're looking at the XM4s, it's actually got the most latest, the recent HS chip. So that's the DSE HX chip. Right? Now that one actually has an AI technology that apparently fine-tunes the sound to make it more accurate and whatever, all these big things. I mean, look, in the end, they're just trying to say that it sounds better, right? These sound fantastic. I absolutely love them. Was I blown away by the sound? Honest truth is no. I wasn't absolutely blown away, but I really enjoy listening to these. Honestly, the times I'll be in bed, I'll just be jamming away. I'm just like, bro, you need to sleep, but here I am, busy listening to the music. It's really good, and it also has a 360 audio, right? That's basically like talking about surround sound. Like it's not every app like Spotify or whatever that does this, but if you're looking at Deezer, Tidal, these are 360 audio, spatial audio. So basically, what that means is that you basically be like in a concert. Okay, it's like in a concert hall where you can hear it coming from many different surround sound areas, right? The new ones, the XM4s also have that. So again, you're saving money on that one. But I really like the sound on these. They're really good to listen to. Like they're just chill. You're just enjoying your music as you go with a little dance. They're really good to listen to. So it's 2021. These are almost 3 years old. You'd be asking me, why did I get these instead of the XM4s that just came out last year in August? Primarily, I would say it was the price. Let me explain. I did not think it was worth me spending sometimes over £100 because these are always on sale. Honestly, they're always on sale. I did just not think it's worth the amount of money I'll have to pay extra. Because what are you paying for? You're basically paying for the same controls apart from one extra command, which is called quick attention mode, okay? Apart from that, you've still got the over-ear cups where basically if you put your hands over your ears, over the cups, basically the sound goes away in a sense and you can actually hear the person's voice. So you're paying for that. Touch controls are the same. It's got a sensor though that is autoplay and pause for the XM4s. The XM4s, if you take it off, put it to the side, the song will stop for you. If you put it back on, there you are. These ones don't have that they don't have that feature, okay? So you have to pause it yourself, otherwise the music will still go on. Now, you've got the chip, the DSEE chip. That's the HX chip for the XM4s. This is just the HX chip. Basically, you're trying to say that the XM4s sound better than this one. The XM4s, I have not tried the XM4s, all right? But I have read quite a bit on these. Basically, the bass is a bit smoothed out. It's not as rugged. It's not as rugged as this one, but I like that. And apparently it sounds a bit more cleaner. Again, for the amount of money extra that you're going to be putting in, I didn't think it was worth it. This has also got 360 audio, same as the other one. I really just did not think it was worth the extra money. And that's why I got these. Of course, if you have more money and you want to get the best and the greatest, you're more than welcome to go for those. You are not going to be disappointed. But there really isn't that big of a difference. And am I upset about that? No, I'm not. The reason is you don't have to change so much because Sony got so much right with these ones. They didn't really need to change that much. They just need to improve. Look at Apple. From year on year, you can get the Apple phone before and the next one. You'd hardly see that many differences. If you look at the 12 Pro Max and the 11 Pro Max, unless you literally think there's nothing different with that one, okay? So if you're just making little upgrades year on year, I don't have the biggest problem with that, okay? I like these. I was going to get the XM4s, but I was just like, it's not worth it. Personally, it wasn't worth it. So, conclusion. Do I recommend these? 100%. Yes. Highly recommend these headphones. Look, you can always go for a more expensive headphone, okay? You can easily go for the XM4s, or if you've got more money, you can always get the Apple option, the £500. They're already sold out right now, so you're probably going to get them for like 600, 650 from resellers. So you can always go for those options. But I've tried a few headphones in my time. I've tried a few earphones in my time. And the honest truth is, for the extra amount of money that you're paying, you would be surprised you're not getting that much back for your investment. These would do you plenty fine. The ANC on these is very good. The sound, very enjoyable. The build quality, again, very good. They're perfectly fine. So, would I recommend these to you? 100%. Would I say you should get these? 100%. All right? You honestly don't need to spend that much more money. The thing is, if you've got the money, go for it. But I really would just advise you don't need to spend the money. Just save your money, take your wife, your husband out, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or take yourself out, for crying out loud. Take yourself out for a meal or do something more with your money. You don't have to spend the extra money, I would say, to get the XM4s or higher ones that are out there. I really wouldn't waste my money, all right? But in any case, guys, I know this was a bit of a long video, but there was kind of a lot to talk about when it came to these headphones. But I hope you really enjoyed it. But in any case, I hope you like, share, subscribe this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, guys. But in any case, my name is Caleb. This is KanthrHD. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace!